There are lots of titles inside the royal family, like princess, duchess, countess and baroness. However, with regards to defining each term, there is confusion. We understand that Kate Middleton is the Duchess of Cornwall, and Cambridge and Meghan Markle is the Duchess of Sussex. However, that doesn't necessarily make them natural-born princesses. So, the question is, who is a duchess, and how does a person become a duchess? Similar to dukes, the rank may be inherited or granted by a king or queen. This means that to become a duchess, one could marry a person in the royal family who is already a duke, or is being granted duke status as well, like Camilla Parker Bowles. Princess Catherine and Markle did. A princess can end up a duchess on her wedding day if there's a name that's not already in use. If a royal is given a different rank like countess, that doesn't imply she'll never become a duchess. Instead, she'll probably inherit a better name when one becomes available. For example, when Princess Catherine upgrades to queen, Princess Charlotte is supposed to become the Duchess of Cambridge. A duchess must be officially addressed as Your Grace, the same for dukes upon the Queen's death. Charles, who have been the Prince of Wales, a name traditionally reserved for the heir to the throne, became King of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. He is also king of 14 other Commonwealth realms. His spouse, Camilla, officially became Queen Consort, according to the wishes of the Queen, who stated during her Platinum Jubilee celebrations that it is her honest wish that Camilla would use the title. She said, with Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I understand, preserve, inspire and lead our country conversations. The couple's 3 kids can even acquire new titles: Prince George of Wales, Princess Charlotte of Wales, and Prince Louis of Wales. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are probably keeping their current titles, even though a 1917 edict by King George V means their kids Archie and Lilibet are technically now a prince and princess, known as the Letters Patent. The edict stated that all children and grandchildren of the sovereign through a male line can hold the titles of prince and princess. Prince Edward, the youngest of the Queen's kids, and presently the Earl of Wessex, could become the Duke of Edinburgh, together with his spouse Sophie, becoming the Duchess of Edinburgh. Even though no authentic title change has been made, people have also been wondering if royals can be stripped of their titles. The peerage is a centuries-old ranking system for British the aristocracy. 5 ranks of the peerage still exist today. Duke, Marquess, Earl, Viscount and Baron. Duke is the highest and most important rank. Edward III created the first Duke in 1337 when he made his eldest son the Duke of Cornwall, a name now held by Prince William. Dukes and duchesses, the lady counterpart, are addressed as Your Grace. Andrew became Duke of York when he married Sarah Ferguson in 1986. The name is traditionally granted to the monarch's second son and has formerly been held by the Queen's father, George VI, and her grandfather, George V. Unlike military titles, Andrew's peerage can only be eliminated by an act of parliament. A peerage removal can only be carried out by statute, handed by both the House of Commons and the House of Lords, and receiving royal assent, which means the agreement of the Queen. Calls for Andrew to lose his dukedom were growing, especially in York, wherein a town council member has launched a campaign backing the move, but there is no historic precedent for the elimination of a title of peerage by the Queen. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle remains the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in spite of quitting royal life in January 2020. In the royal family, the grandchildren of sons of the reigning monarch are automatically given the title of prince or princess. However, any name beyond that, such as duke or duchesses, granted by courtesy His or Her Royal Highness titles, were issued to children and grandchildren of the monarch since the early 18th century. At the discretion of the monarchs of the time, not everybody has been given the title of His or Her Royal Highness. The Queen's daughter, Princess Anne, reserved it for her kids, Peter and Zara. That's in comparison to Prince Andrew, who allowed his daughters, Beatrice and Eugenie, to use it. Prince Andrew, however, keeps his Royal Highness title name, a prized image of his popularity as a senior member of the royal family. However, he's going to be unable to use it in any formal capacity.